Welcome all of you. Here are the top 10 video horror dish on the planet. 1. Mouse stomach, China. The mice were pulled from the mouse belly and then drop into the pot. Mother had seasoning spices available. Then enjoy a leisurely diners. This dish is preferred by roomers capable of improving performance sex. If I am sure I will not dare to enjoy this dish. Frog smoothie, Peru. Mountainous Arequipa, Peru for many years maintained the habit of drinking fresh frog smoothie to enhance health. Although scientists have not been proven, but the locals believe, frog meat fresh help them have resistance against all diseases. Even, people do not use modern drugs. Recipes hot fresh smoothies unique frog is quite scary. Processors must choose the frogs caught in Lake Titicaca famous. They were released in the aquarium until the customers to choose from. Then fresh frog stripped off and mixed with different types of materials being put into a blender. To reduce the smell, the processing for a variety of materials such as aloe vera, honey, and wine Andean roots to form smoothies. 3. Cheese maggots, Italy. Besides the famous cappuccino cups around the world, the country's food casu marzu boot-shaped Italy will make you surprised at much. This is a traditional cheeses of the region of Sardinia, certainly not for the faint of heart. To do this casu marzu dish, the people here to do the famous pecorino cheese before and let ferment by Pyophila flies. 4. Boodog, Mongolia. A female fly can lay Pyophila more than 500 eggs. So when eating this kind of cheese casu marzu, diners still see the fly larvae, maggots crawling with thousands of children. With most macabre way of processing the world, from Mongolia Boodog dishes offer a complete picture of compassion and pity. They do this by boneless dishes and intestines of cows or sheep through the throat. 5. Shiokara, Japan. Organ and fermented fish guts. Shiokara Japanese dish, main dish with whole ingredients of fish viscera including intestine, is mixed with 10% salt and 30% rice flour and incubated in a sealed container for 1 month. Today, because many people feel afraid to gut fish, should be replaced Shiokara dish with other ingredients such as live fish, cuttlefish. 6. Hákarl, fermented shark, Iceland. Hákarl is familiar dishes including meat from Iceland of species sharks sunbathing, basking shark, fermented and then hung to dry for several months. The flesh of this shark species were poisonous when fresh, so it must be fermented and dried before eating. Sharks are scoop out the guts, put into a shallow pit in the sand, covered with sand, gravel, and stone to block up. Within 6 to 12 weeks, it was resting in the sand, and liquid concentrate outside the fish and the fermentation is done. After fermentation is complete, shark meat is dried for several months. Hákarl dish is served only with small pieces, but even so, the new person first tasting will also have gagged though unintentionally, because of its awful taste. If you are invited to eat it, it's best to cut your nose plug, because the smell of food horror hákarl longer than what its position many times. 7. Sannakji, silver live octopus, South Korea. When customers have ordered, novice cooks a live octopus in the aquarium and prepared dishes. The octopus tentacles are still ongoing, leg flailing away will be the chef quickly marinated spices and bring to customer service immediately. When eaten, diners often reminded to chew just before tentacles stick to the palate. If for seminarians on, you can choke and this is very dangerous to life. Sannakji. So many Koreans are preferred by the great taste of fresh octopus meat. Many people say that, while enjoying this dish feels like the octopus tentacles are automatically crawled down my throat. If you are not familiar Koreans and enjoy this dish, diners are prone to choking when used. 8. Sashimi frog, frogs live, Japan. To accommodate diners, frog sashimi dishes are quick and always fresh, the Japanese restaurant frogs often locked in the kitchen. When guests ordering food, the chef will use a scalpel to frog belly and removes the inedible. Frogs are skinned. Take heart and share. This heart is to eat as soon as they are removed from the chest frog, when the heart is still beating. Then the chef will filter body as sashimi frog meat and bone serve simmer remaining soup to eat together. It is noteworthy that the chefs often slaughtered frogs still alive right in front of customers, and now it has been on a platter to plate. The first frog was still twitching and eyes still blinking, very scary. Also because it feels like to devour the frog. Rare visitors should dare to try this dish, frog sashimi, though it is one of the favorite dishes of the Japanese. 9. Kiviaq, Greenland. Seals. Kiviaq, rotting dead bird, is stuffed traditional delicacies Inuits of northern residents in remote Greenland. To do this dish, one must catch and kill sea birds and seals. With a seal, it will insert about 500 birds in the stomach, and then sewn into a bag sealed, definitely buried deep underground and in 18 months. After getting up, dish is done, the birds are removed. People eat just junk and eat even less hair, even bone, nor repealed. 10. Surströmming, fermented herring, Sweden. Although notorious for their distinctive tastes unpleasant, but if the first piece was finally, then you probably will not stop joking, because this dish has a very strange allure. This is a traditional dish of Swedish origin from the north. Surströmming is made simple with fermented herring in a barrel a few months later or canned, and incubation continued for about a year. Fermentation so strong as containing fish cans bulging because the pressure is too large. Swedes often eat outdoors because food surströmming stink badly when fish box is opened. Surströmming tourists often courageous tasted compared to rotten eggs, vinegar and butter rancid. However, smelly traditional dishes even have his own museum in Sweden. Finally, I realized every dish are the compelling. It's January. Each country has a different customs. If you have the opportunity to enjoy over 10 dishes, let me know how much you can eat in 10 food items and dishes that you find most frightening. Comment. If you see or take a like and share to your friends to see. Do not forget to register the channel topic, not miss any of my videos.